In this Python tutorial, we'll find a missing data point between two known points. So the known points are x1, y1, which is equal to -3 and -5, and the other point is known point is x3, y3, which is 3 and 7. So let's see how these points look. So I'll just draw a scatter plot, and I'll just copy this code and do it for the second point. Let's see how they look. So here we have x-axis here, we have y-axis here. So one of the points is here and the other point is here. And now what we are required to do is to calculate the value of y2 at x2 equal to 2. So we have defined here x2 is equal to 2, and now we have to find a corresponding y2 value for this x2. So we will do this by linear interpolation. So firstly we'll calculate the slope. Slope is nothing but y3 minus y1. So y3 minus y1 divided by x3 minus x1. So this is our slope, and then linear interpolation formula is slope into x2 minus x1 with intercept being y1. So this is how we are going to calculate y2, and let's just print both x2 and y2. So x2 equals x2 and y2 equals y2. So let's just print this. So here we are. For x2 is equal to 2, the linear interpolation says that y2 value will be 5. So let's just plot this point also. So I'm just going to copy here and paste this command, and now I'm going to plot x2, y2. So as you can see, this green point is in between. It is corresponding to x2 equal to 2, and the y value is 5, and it is the missing data point between two known points. The first known point is depicted here in blue, the second known point is depicted here in orange, and then we have been able to find the intermediate missing point at x2. The corresponding value is 5. So let's just draw these graphs in a slightly better form. So I'm going to disable all these commands, and I'm going to, so here we are then. So as you can see very clearly, the point here is lying on a line which is between two known points, and hence we have used linear interpolation to explore to find out the data corresponding to the missing data point. We wanted to find what is the value of y2 at x2, and we have come to the conclusion that it is 5. So linear interpolation works in this manner. So in the previous problem, we found out one single missing intermediate data point. In this example, we will try to find out multiple missing intermediate values. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare a variable called intermediate x values, and I'm going to define multiple values for intermediate x. So that will start from -2, it will go to 3, and it will get incremented in steps of 1. So let me just print this. So basically for x equal to -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2, I'm trying to calculate the corresponding y values for these 5 points, which are intermediate points between these two known data points. So how we can do it is exactly the same as before. Firstly, we have to calculate the slope, which is y3 minus y1, known data points, and divided by x3 minus x1. So this slope is known. Now what I can do is that since I have 5 points here, I will just put them in a loop, for loop, and calculate them. Calculate the y value of them in a loop. So I'm going to look through all the values in this variable intermediate x values, and I'm going to calculate the corresponding y values by, I've already calculated slope. So the x minus x1 is the plus y1. So in this manner, I'm going to calculate the y values for all these intermediate x values, and then let me also print them. So here x equal x, and y equals the corresponding y value. Also, I would like to plot them. So let me just say I want to plot them. I'll draw a scatter plot which is between x and y, and I want the size of this scatter dot to be 100, and that's it, I think. And I'm just going to activate my rest of the plots and my general setting for the plots, and let's see what are the y values corresponding to these intermediate x values. So here we are. What we see here is two black points which are known data points, and all other colored points are intermediate points. So for x is equal to -2, the y value is -3, which is this blue point. And then for x is equal to -1, y is equal to -1, which is this point, orange point, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, there were 5 intermediate points, and this missing data could be calculated because we employed linear interpolation algorithm through this method.